I do remember this movie.
I've never seen it.
It's pretty
You ever
bitchin'.
seen Total Recall? Or
I don't.
To watch it
If
twice.
I have, I don't totally recall it. TRI Star. I love
Did you
their
say
logo.
TRI Star? It's TriStar.
What?
TriStar.
I never realized that.
There's a triangle in the logo.
Listen, I'm kind of retarded. Total.
That's it.
Recall.
I thought it was a cereal.
Michael
Champion. What a name.
Oh no! Oh, what's happening? Oh, this is fantastic. I love this part.
That looked like how the bad guy dies in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
My
funny.
God, he's enormous. I know we've been through this, but fuck.
Was she there?
Who?
The woman you're cheating on me with.
Must be one of your other girlfriends, bitch.
Must have
What
been
if
your
she's
other
just
girlfriend.
petty as fuck?
Traumatized by his nightmare, and she's like, was she there again?
I don't know.
I'm gonna pretend like I can hurt you even though you lay me out with your pinky finger.
Halted the extraction of turbinium ore.
At least it's not unobtainium.
Unobtainium.
Yeah, but it's named after Turban.
Babe, please, let's stop having copious amounts of sex.
No, I must watch the news.
What about Saturn? We could take one of those long space cruises.
To
What planet would you guys want to go to a space cruise
Not
to?
Saturn, because it's a gas giant. Can't walk on it.
The sun.
Kill myself.
Mud, I'm gonna commit Sudoku.
Ah, the Japanese number game. Is that ESPN?
Owned by Disney.
Hell.
Can't leave until you plow my coochie.
I don't want to be able to walk.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, Doug, and then her character, Nymphomaniac. Security.
That is delicious security.
Whoa.
That's Terminator.
That looks pretty good.
That looks great.
Really, that
Yeah.
was smooth, too.
That transition. That wow.
Dog.
This is 1990?
Yep.
Maybe this is like a Blu-ray remaster, because that looked like good.
I think that's in the original movie as well.
Call Recall for the memory of a lifetime.
I don't know if that'd be appealing to me if I could remember something cool that I did.
That I didn't do.
That I didn't do. I know I wouldn't have done it. I think I'd rather do the thing.
Why doesn't he just break the rock with his sheer muscle mass?
By staring at it.
Protection. Do you know how fucking loud those things are?
Oh, it's so cool!
Bob?
Yeah.
Doug Quaid is
My iPhone. With the fucking tube TV lights there that still go by the screen. Oh, retrofuturism is tight.
I love retro.
I also love retrofuturism,
Because
though.
it looks so fucking stupid. That's why I love Buck Rogers. This is the way of the future, and he's got like a rocket strapped to his ass.
I like how the movie implies that if women could change their nails immediately, they do it every 10 seconds.
You're telling me if you're bored at work, you're not just fucking around,
I
scrolling
probably
through your
would,
phone?
too.
Oh, dude, if I was bored at work and I could change the colors of my nails, every single nail would be a different color.
Don't bullshit me.
I want a text notification of him saying, "Don't bullshit me."
When Vavo text you.
Check out some statistics that we made. Total Recall.
Pain in the butt. You got lost.
There's no numbers on that.
Crooked tax.
Look at that.
It's just fatalities. They generally go up.
Recall only kills 100 million people. Spaceflight kills like 7 billion.
Yeah,
See, we're safer.
I mean, yes, there's a 100% death rate with our recall program after 1 day of use, but it's fun while it lasts, isn't it? Sign up.
I'd do it. I get to die and I get to pretend I'm Arnie.
Can I be Danny DeVito
Oh, wait,
instead?
in the memory, do you get to be Arnie?
I think you get to be Colin Farrell.
I don't want to be Colin Farrell.
Can I pick what fantasy it is? I'm going to pick Bullseye in Daredevil.
Total Recall.
Huh? Yeah, Bullseye.
2 weeks in a row, Colin Farrell. Does your movie have Colin Farrell in it?
I might have to pivot so that my movies have Colin Farrell in them.
I don't want to spoil it for you, Doug. But you rest assured, by the time the trip is over, you get the girl, kill the bad guys, and save the entire...
Thanks, jackass, for spoiling the entire fucking story.
Isn't that worth a measly 300 credits?
It's only $300? I would do that.
That's a cheap deal. Although, again, I'm not sure I'd want a memory of a thing I didn't do, knowing I didn't do it.
Jake, you don't have memories of things you did.
Fair.
Don't worry, things hardly ever fuck up around here.
Except our entire operation in about 10 seconds.
Then you select level 4 women.
That's my level.
Select your women.
Why are they holding him down? It's not possible. Yeah, there we go. They give him like 50
You're gonna
tranquilizers.
kill him. What, are there only like 4 employees at Recall?
All 10 of those tranquilizers numbed down his big toe.
He's just acting out the secret agent portion of his ego trip.
He's been under for like 3 seconds. Like, how could he have absorbed that much information?
Someone has erased his memory.
If you erase a memory, it can't come back. That's what erase means.
Ernie, dump him in a cab. Around the corner. Tiffany, you help him.
Yeah, like Ernie and Tiffany can pick up fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Apparently they held him down. Shocked me.
Where am I?
Eyes on the road, bitch.
Oh, he karate chopped the blood out of that guy. All of it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's dead as fuck.
That dude's dead as fuck. That dude's dead as fuck.
I like how the gun, like, launches their bodies backwards like in a Tarantino movie.
Or like Oliver Queen's arrows.
Oh, I killed a lot of people. And nobody
Nobody
heard.
heard it. I see we haven't lost the 80s design clothing.
She shot the wall 10 times.
Bro.
Why not aim?
Spray and pray, right? So imagine for a second that this is a recall memory implant. I wouldn't want them to make it seem like everyone around me was like a bad guy. Ah, she's smart.
You were the best assignment I ever had.
You are great in the sack. Like, holy fuck, my
Have
cooch
you
is ruined.
looked at him?
I am reshaped only for you.
Total reshape.
If you don't trust me, you're...
See?
Oh my god.
Clever girl.
Did they do that before Jurassic Park? He's just casually holding the gun.
Oh yeah, but no one heard it earlier, but they're all gonna see him with it now.
Well, you see, this world's full of reverse daredevils. I've got him on my Arnie tracker.
On my Google Maps. It's like the size of someone's arm. Ooh.
So she's just on it for everybody.
He's just like 55 with no hair left, and Arnold's like the perfect man in 1990.
This
and
dude must have like a 3-foot-long dick.
even still, this airport security is really lax.
Yeah.
Well, it's 1990.
They didn't even
That's true.
fondle him.
This is pre the first 9/11,
What do you mean the first 9/11?
the first World Trade Center attack, not on another 9/11.
Okay, I know what you mean now. I just got I got real confused. I was like, Jake, there hasn't been another.
9/11 Part 2.
I like the original 9/11, Noah's flood.
That doesn't have airport security either.
Travel the old-fashioned way on a real live
Is no one on the train caring that he just
Yeah,
yoked
he
himself
just jumped
in?
through the window after getting shot at.
Why double the camera of the same footage? Like, what's the point of this? So the passenger can see
Remember
it too.
Back to the Future, where they wear 2 ties in the future?
And they fax you're fired over and over again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a fax attached to the wall.
Retrofuturism.
Prints
style.
from nothing.
Speaking of asbestos.
The 90s.
If you want to live, don't hang up.
What do you want?
They've got your bug.
Your social security number has been compromised. As a result, we have shut down your social security.
Please call us back and send us money orders through the
We'll
mail
need $10,000 to reactivate your social
with
security.
iTunes gift cards only at Walmart.
Yep.
Wet a towel and wrap it around your head. That'll
Yeah, he's giving bullshit
really-
scam advice
Really
right
is
now.
a robocall.
Shit! What?
He hasn't moved for the past 10 minutes.
Yeah,
He's
I'd
probably
say you
still there.
fucking... at the very least, he was just in a room. Like, I'd say you know where he is.
Drive!
Would you please repeat the destination?
Oh, anywhere, just go! Go!
Please state the street.
Come on, you can't think of anything?
Shit!
I'm not familiar with that address. Would you please repeat the destination?
You just set a place. I mean,
Yeah, like, come on. Just say the first thing that pops into your mind.
Burger King!
As you go, be like, reroute Colorado.
Burger King, it's one block over.
It's
they just
literally
stopped.
next door.
Next building!
18 credits, please.
Sue me, dickhead.
How dare you? I'm not a dickhead.
Why did the car do that?
That's the scariest in the movie so far, really.
If you don't pay, the cab commits seppuku.
I think it tried to hit him. You don't pay the cab, it tries to brutally murder you.
Monopoly money.
Now I can own Boardwalk. That's a really useful device.
It's an Arnie maker. Phil does that.
Take this thing out of the case and stick it up your nose.
Oh, I remember this scene.
This scene hurts.
Oh, this is...
Hell no. That's
Painful to
real
wa-
1990s tech.
It gets weirder and more disturbing. Oh, jeez. It's like a Cronenberg movie.
That would definitely rip your nose apart.
Fuck.
Wow, how did they find me? Dumbass.
Let me stand in the middle of the room so they can see me better.
Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to
Oh, the record is skipping.
Get
The
your ass
future
to Mars.
record.
Yes.
We could get your ass to Mars.
What if Will Smith was in Total Recall? Get your butt to Mars. Am I right, guys?
Rewind time.
I'll see you there, man. 2 weeks. Something's not right with that woman. Let's all get closer.
For what everyone knows, it could just be a seizure.
Wait.
Nope, seizure potentially.
Get ready for a surprise!
Oh, she can say that?
Yeah, she's programmed for a one-liner.
Y'all don't have like an automatic lock for this shit?
Nope.
Windows.
This is a public place. Like, why does it have windows at all?
Oh, there is, but he got sucked away from the button.
There shouldn't have to be a button. There should be automatic.
It's an automatic process. Mud, rule of cool. This is gorgeous production design.
That's true.
I won't deny that, but that was a dumb sequence. I don't understand why the head couldn't say anything other than 2 weeks.
It's noticeable, but the green screen is impressive.
It really is.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's really good. There's some really good production design on this movie.
This is another anachronism. Goldfish went extinct in 1993.
Just like the first Twin Towers.
It's like the first.
Just like the first 9/11.
Yes, I would like to have a room, please.
This laminated Earth license should help me. I can't handle the amount of tube TVs in this. Like, I know the Matrix has tube TVs, but they're like
Like
every
they have
scene.
the excuse of humanity peaked in 1999.
Sex, not just sex. Get to this secret place on Mars, I'll hook you the fuck up, Chief.
He comes all this way for a beach.
Let's get out of here before they arrest us.
Ah, a 1990s black guy. Everything is jive turkey.
They ain't got 5 kids to feed.
He might be the most 90s black guy.
What up, brother?
He's up there with, like, Chris Rock in those 90s movies.
And the dude from Fifth Element.
And Chris Rock now.
Chris Rock is just a 90s black guy.
Definitely.
You're mine.
We'll flip a coin to see if you live.
I bet I can guess your birthday.
What is
Let's flip a coin to see if you live.
She got 3 titties.
Hell no.
I'd go for it.
I would not.
Really? You wouldn't try it?
No.
That's 3 titties for sucking and fucking.
I'm liking the soundtrack.
If you need any help with this one, give me a holler.
How? That you'll die.
What did you get, amnesia? How did you get here?
I got my ass to Mars.
You never loved me, Hauser. You just used me to get inside.
Used you to get inside. If I didn't say it, you would have.
I think we were all thinking it.
So Hauser's plan was to lead his non-memory self to this girl so that she can kick him out?
Ah, 3 more titties.
Hey, alright. Never mind. Good movie.
We're gonna need some dozer in this movie, I know it.
4:30 p.m. I signed an order declaring martial law throughout the Mars Federal Colony.
Don't you mean martial law?
Got him. It would be Martian martial law. And if they were trying to make s'mores, it'd be Martian marshmallows.
If Eminem was on Mars, it'd be Martian.
Martian Mathers. If Eminem the rapper wanted to make s'mores on Mars, it'd be Martian Mathers marshmallows.
Mallows?
I almost had it, you son of a bitch.
If you had hot quality content talking about this, you'd have a stroke victim.
Bullshit. It's coincidence.
Bullshit.
I did not hit it. It's not true. It's bullshit. Oh, hi, Mark.
Well, maybe this will convince you.
He kisses him full on the lips.
Bullshit.
See, that one he can say fine.
He's learning. It's like how he couldn't say I'll. He wanted to be I will be back.
If I was Arnold Schwarzenegger, why would I ever want to return to reality?
A red pill?
You used the red pill to return to reality.
Huh. Did that start in this? Or did it start in the story? Either way.
There's a story that this is loosely based off of, yeah.
Either way, I thought The Matrix started that.
Oh, fuck, they hit the off button.
Oh, just like Bond.
But Arnie is so powerful, it doesn't work. You gotta hit it twice.
Chick fight.
This is the 90s, yeah.
90s. This was in Fast and Furious 6. Accurate enough to shoot a knife out of her hand. Her shoots the wall 30 times with him standing there.
Be reasonable.
Oh no.
Oh, come on. That's more telegraphed than the dude in Dr. No.
Wouldn't have done anything anyway. She's a terrible shot.
She probably would have grazed him at best.
Come on.
Why don't you just shoot them as they come out? Solves the whole movie.
Oh, damn, this girl who really liked cucking me.
I'll never find another one again, even though the trophy wives are actually really easy to come by.
2 steering wheels? What is the practicality of that design?
You wanna have some fun?
Yes.
No, God, no.
One for your face and one for each of your hands.
I don't like how asymmetrical it is.
5 rich guys just walked into this bar full of poor people that don't get enough air and went, kill them all! This movie saw some pretty relevant commentary.
You're a mutant, huh?
He goes to Charles Xavier's school for the what the fuck.
We can't turn him in.
Why not? Why didn't they just kill him?
The bad guy regrets not killing the hero.
Okay, so he regrets it. Why didn't they just kill him?
I think they were trying to use him for something.
Like what, jackhammering? I don't feel like they were using Quaid for anything.
You guys excited to see Quato? I'll give you a hint. He's fucking terrifying. Please don't look at him.
Nice. Get that John Carpenter shit in here, please.
What do you want, Mr. Quaid?
Deep adult voice for that baby human.
That really doesn't match.
You are what you do.
I'm a bunch of blondes and a brunette.
Take my hand.
I don't want to.
No.
Oh, please, anything. Oh.
Can I close my eyes while I do it?
Best VFX.
Deserved.
Best makeup.
It won Best VFX?
It should.
Nominated for Best Sound, Best Sound Effects Editing, and Best Visual Effects. Only one Yo boy, visual effects.
Thank
They're
God.
fucking well deserved.
Absolutely. Aside from some of the noticeable green screen, it all holds up.
Even the noticeable green screen is not bad. It's just,
not bad.
okay.
It totally works for the story. I love it.
Models, these miniatures are beautiful.
Absolutely.
Highly
Look at
detailed.
that. Look at that detail right there.
Look at the camera work going on. Like, we're going all over the place.
Actually not sure how they if they
I'm not sure how they did that. and I
zoomed
love
in the
that.
miniature or if they just CG'd everything. We were just not noticing that at all.
I love not knowing how they did something. in
Me
a
too.
movie.
It makes it so much more magical.
I'm really sorry, but this just reminds me of where they had the final fight in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
It does.
Oh no, they took down the wall made of roofing. Oh, thank God. I thought they were about to kill Jive Turkey, the taxi driver. I was going to be real upset.
He's a very helpful African-American man. Oh, what are those called?
I wouldn't call him that at all.
No, he's not that helpful. Oh, he's the opposite of helpful. This is a good twist. It makes him less of a stereotype.
Hauser turned against you.
That's what we wanted you to think. Hauser volunteered to become an...
Ooh, I disagree that this was all planned. There's so much shit that's really bad for this company that Quaid did.
You don't kill somebody you're trying to plant.
He wasn't in on it.
So if he did kill Quaid, that'd be a fucking problem, bro.
Yeah, but he knows he's fucking incompetent.
Is that a quadruple fake out?
I'm assuming he's lying, because if he's telling the truth, that kind of blows.
It does. It doesn't make...
It doesn't make sense at all.
It also kind of nullifies a lot of the plot of the movie so far, like what Quaid did.
Quado is dead, and you have led us to him.
Oh, great. It's real.
He discovers that he's an agent for this thing, rebels against them, then discovers that the agent that he was intentionally had it so that he would rebel against them.
Why
and
wait?
now
Why erase
Arnold's...
his memory? Just kill him.
Yeah, and
They're
now...
trying to transplant other him back into him now.
Why? What do you need him for?
The Arnold that he is now, who has rebelled successfully, wants to stay that way and rebel against the plot twist of the plot twist of the plot twist. That he's the bad guy. Good guy, bad guy.
I don't really like this plot twist.
There's a lot of levels to this plot twist here.
I feel like that's really convenient.
I also disagree that they could have predicted everything that's happened up to this point.
No, yeah.
And he's
no
like,
way.
well, I didn't tell him. And I'm like, but if he dies, that's like a really crucial part of the story.
If I discovered that my entire life was faked up to this point, I'd probably shoot myself in the head and not go to Mars to find Quado. That's really depressing. Like, everyone you've ever known is just a lie.
Well, that's why your mom bought my friendship.
That's true. The only way I could have a friend is if you're hired.
You're going to be respectful, compliant, and appreciative. The way a woman should be.
You also shouldn't vote, unrelated to what I just said.
Suffrage, am I right, guys?
So you gonna remember any of this?
Not a thing.
Good. Kisses him right on the lips.
There's the poster shot. Yes, please tear the whole thing off with pure brute force. That was bolted in. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Brutal!
The way you killed all those people was fucking hot.
No, Natalie Portman should have been in this movie. Yeah, you give her the axe because you're Arnold Schwarzenegger and your arm is an axe.
You have to make a decision, sir.
I decide for my face to be a little bit less red. Oh. Now they're extinct.
Now, see, this is why they went extinct.
It's a parallel between the goldfish and the people losing their oxygen.
I see what you're saying, but it hard cut to vagina face, so I don't know.
The reactor makes air that's Cohagen's secret. Let's go.
Do you think Arnie would have been as popular if he didn't talk in such a fun way?
Yeah.
No.
Stallone was just as popular.
But he doesn't talk nearly as funny.
Stallone has a funny voice, though.
Not as funny. His voice was only that bad, after years and years. In Rocky, it's not that bad.
No, you're right.
Arnie has always been this way. If anything, it's gotten better over time.
And Arnie has better movies. What's Stallone's best movie?
Rocky, well...
Rocky did win Best Picture.
I agree with Rocky.
It's weird that they're commoditizing air.
Yeah, he's privatizing air.
You can't...
Because it's really smart if you're on Mars.
That's the plot of Spaceballs.
Well, that was played for laughs in Spaceballs because you really can't. Because you cannot exist poor in that context. Because if you're poor, i.e. you don't have air, you're dead.
No, you give them minimal air.
Do you guys remember In Time, where your life was a commodity?
That
starring Justin
made sense.
That's a good movie.
They just cut out the middleman of money. Oh, I remember this part. This is a good part.
The whole movie's a good fucking part.
You think this is the real Quaid? It is.
That's funny. That's a good one.
Fucking part of the movie.
His arm's broken.
Funny you say that. His arm's broken.
See you at the party, Richter.
Every Arnie movie has great one-liners in it.
That's true.
At least the classics do.
That's a fact.
I'm sure Terminator Dark Fate does have any banger one-liners that aren't just I'll be back.
Why not? Just shoot him.
In 30 seconds, you'll be dead.
Could be 0.
Ah, shot off screen. Kill me with it.
I love when Ian recommends movies where things happen that he doesn't normally like, so we can be like, Ian, like with Green Lantern.
Green Lantern's a banger.
Yeah, but his dad blew up twice.
That's why it's a banger. It's a double banger.
It's a double bang, bang, bang. Steal the body, Victor! I can't stop thinking about that scene.
Ah, it's plugging in the oxygen.
I like the design. You can see the line of where they've been hidden for, millions of years. That's real good. Jesus.
Yeah, that stuck with me as a kid. Not like super scary, but like just really implanted in my mind.
It's
that
very
image.
fucky, yeah.
Very fucky. It's like the head from the Thing that grows the legs and crawls out.
Yeah. So what, there's just oodles and noodles and toaster strudels worth of oxygen just buried that just needs to be punched through?
Just sitting in Mars.
Just sitting in Mars. It's not like it's a chemical reaction. It looks like it's just punching through the ground and releasing oxygen.
Oh no, a tsunami of air! By basic rules of physics, the planet would shrink, right? If there's an atmosphere's worth of air under the surface?
I think so.
Because your mass would
It would
get
cause
smaller.
some sort of cave-in.
Well, it is retro-futuristic. It's before we knew a bunch of shit.
Just got blasted in the face with some atmosphere.
I like how they thought that, not having air means that your eyes just pop out of your face.
Perfectly balanced atmosphere. Just right for humans.
No, it's too much oxygen, so they'll get, high. This is actually a really nice, satisfying climax.
Yeah, I'm climaxing.
Don't say that again. Well, my face isn't prosthetics anymore. Wow. Our vagina family can live in peace now that we can breathe air. Alright, out of 10.
Ian goes last.
I go last.
It's the kind of there's a lot of holes in the story, but it's overshadowed by how fucking fun and really satisfying this everything is. So I'm gonna give it... I'm feeling a 9. Fuck it.
I'm gonna give this movie a 6.
Oh, okay.
I really didn't like it. Kind of found it a little boring, to be honest. And I really don't like the plot twist of he was a double agent on top of the recall.
I don't
on
like
top
that.
Of,
I don't.
That's where the movie lost me.
It must be real teeny petty right now. No, I'm kidding. I agree with Jake. I think it's a 9. From the sounds of the movie to the visual effects to the prosthetics, everything is supremely made.
Good job, Butch Wolf.
All of the effects still hold up 30 years later. That's pretty impressive.
The effects in this movie are fucking smooth. That's one of the things that's got in its corner for me.
I was just about to say, alright, Mud, what's your pick? As if there's not another fucking movie next.
There's a remake. Original film, my ass. Living space is now Earth.
Only two territories.
Only two territories
remain.
United Federation of Pretenders.
United Federation.
Do you remember how the last movie just threw us right into the movie, and this is telling me the movie?
The Fall. They go through the core of the Earth?
How does one build that?
Alright, this movie already blows.
How is that possible?
I will give updates. Total Recall starring Arnold Schwarzenegger is now up to a 6.5.
If you fall and hit the core and then keep going, gravity will pull the other way. So you won't hit the end of
So
the
you
Earth.
just jump through a giant hole?
You
jump fucking
through,
tight.
and then it's like a pendulum where it slowly brings you back to the core and you stop at the core.
Yeah, because you're pulled towards the center of the Earth. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Seizure time.
If the lighting in this movie does this the whole movie, we might have to stop.
Why make out now?
That way you know they're in love.
If they're Total Recall villains, they'll just miss every shot anyway.
Oh no, he's been wrapped up in fluorescent lights.
Yeah, Christmas is right around the corner.
Oh, dude, this is post Star Trek 2009, so everyone's all about those lens flares.
No, I don't think anyone is about those lens flares except J.J. Abrams.
That's gonna be the entire commentary for this
Fucking just
movie.
bullseye noises.
Do you remember that time you were in Bullseye, Colin Farrell?
He wasn't in Daredevil, he was in Bullseye.
Bullseye the movie, featuring Daredevil.
Is that the same woman?
No.
Or is it a different,
Kate
very similar woman?
Beckinsale.
Yeah, it's Kate Beckinsale.
Don't you get that wrong. She is amazing.
In what?
She's very pretty.
And that's it. It's just you, nobody else.
It was some really hot girl.
So they're
10.
they're keeping the weird petty part.
Who gets everything they fantasize about, right?
No one. Maybe Jeffrey Bezos. Not gonna lie.
Maybe Jeffrey Epstein. Those are some long underpants. They're down to his knees.
Oh, I'm gonna have to catch the 6:30 departure.
I'm not gonna put on deodorant. Not gonna brush my teeth.
Not gonna take a shower.
Well, they wake up immaculate. It's
I'm
Hollywood,
going to put on pants and leave the house.
The bomb went off just moments after the commuters boarded.
That's not just moments. The train left.
It was just a lot of moments.
I like how RoboCop 2014's in the background.
That is RoboCop.
That is white RoboCop.
Is that old Chris Evans?
That's Bill Nye the Science Not the Guy.
Bill.
Bill Nye the Actor Guy.
Do you remember how the last movie looked like really like
I actually kind of like
stylistic?
this.
That's stylistic
This
as
is
hell.
grungy.
I
I
like
like
it.
the grungy.
Grunge is a style.
Yeah.
I'll give the movie.
I like the
props for
grungy.
aesthetic.
Their interpretation of what poor is in the future is really cool.
I like that it's updated.
So off the bat, it's not a 0 so far.
The opening scene sucked.
Yeah, it did.
But this part doesn't suck.
I thought it was going to be like a hot, fresh turd ball. But it's not so far, so it's good.
It's like a slightly tolerable turd ball. Did you just see the woman get like A-trained? Somebody just ran into her.
That's one of the reasons I don't like this movie as much, is most of the bad guys that try to capture him are robots.
I actually like that idea. It's better than robot taxi drivers that just say dumb things.
Yeah,
They
but
try to kill you.
Try to kill you.
but it makes the threat seem like nameless, faceless. You
I
know
mean,
what
they-
I'd argue they were nameless,
Yeah.
faceless people in the last movie. Aside from Victor and his boss,
And Cohagen.
they were just soldiers.
Matthias speaks the truth.
Matthias speaks the truth.
Oh my god, no!
He's Acadian.
No! We're out of the Scorpion King
And
franchise.
we're right the
Anymore.
fuck back in.
Matthias speaks the truth. Leave the horses, they'll only slow us down.
Travel time to the United Federation of Britain, 17 minutes.
From Australia through the planet, 17 minutes.
That's almost as much of a bullshit as going through Earth in the first place.
Almost.
Even if you could, it wouldn't take 17 goddamn minutes.
Well, what if they're going at Mach 2? A little bit over
That
Mach
means they're
2?
gonna go back in time. That's
Go
how
back-
they do it, is they go back in time,
They go
but
back
keep
in
going
time to their
forward.
R&E Total Recall.
They don't even go through the core. Look, they go around it.
So if you're gonna bullshit going through the Earth, may as well bullshit going
Did he
through
really
the core
fall
too.
asleep in 17 minutes? He's reading a James Bond book.
Please prepare for gravity reversal.
Who let go of
Fucking
their
angry.
keys, fucking dumbass?
Is there even that much steel in the world to build that? And how do you dig through the mantle of the Earth?
I'm looking at all the novel covers.
And trying to see which one matches?
Yep. He's reading The Spy Who Loves Me.
How thematically appropriate. Kind of establishes that he does like spy movies and stuff like that. So that's not bad. It's
It
a good
helps to
addition.
establish the idea of escapism.
Yep. He works in the Build-A-Robot factory.
Better than just jackhammering the floor.
And yelling over them with no ear protection.
One of those bolts will shoot straight through your hand. No shit, huh? No shit.
Was that the hole that Daredevil made when he pulled the thing?
This guy's encouraging him to do Recall.
That's actually kind of cool too, because a problem with the first one, not really a problem, but like something that this is improving on would be that the first one, every single person in his life is like, no, Recall's bad, it's gonna kill you. Now there's
But
one
then
guy.
the plot twist is, we knew you'd do this.
Yeah.
It's like, why? What if he listened to everyone around him? Recall bad?
Oh, fuck!
Okay.
The mission's compromised.
Generally negative reviews from critics. It received praise for its action sequences and acting, but the lack of humor, emotional subtlety, and character development drew some criticism.
Some.
Yeah.
That drew all of the criticism. That's
like
the criticism.
That sounds like everything you should criticize in a movie.
But the lack of science drew some criticism.
But the lack of character development or emotion.
That's a whole movie.
That's what the movie's about.
That's what movies are.
Movie means.
I've been saying the whole time, which is that Colin Farrell is insanely talented, and this is a shit box that he's in.
You don't think what we do is important?
What we do is screw chest plates onto robots.
Hey, my advice?
Go ahead.
Hey, this is my advice. I'm helpful, and I'm black, and I'm in the movie in Hollywood. There's a name for me. You know what that name's called?
Grungy world, go to Dubstep Club.
You want to fuck a robot?
Stripper oh, I'd fuck that robot.
This is in 2012. This is like peak dubstep is
This
like
is
new
bad.
hot
Dubstep's
shit.
still a thing.
Yeah, this is just
Oh,
loud.
that's so
That is
cool.
badass.
I
would
feel like we
so
can
get neon tattoos.
we
if
can
they
definitely
were-
do that today. I feel
There's glow in the dark tattoos. Yes! 3 titties!
not prosthetics. All due respect to whoever made the props for the first one. That looks very better.
They look better.
They
I'm
look
still
the
not
same.
about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm even more about it.
I don't feel the build up for him going to Recall. Like in Total
Oh no,
Recall.
he's talked about it.
You see, they've talked about it. They told him. They didn't show that he wants to do this. You know.
He just said,
Like,
yeah, I
felt
think I'm gonna do this.
I felt like Arnie wanted to do it. I feel like he doesn't want to do it.
Well, I feel like he does because he's explicitly said, hey, I kind of want to go to Recall.
And then everyone
See,
around
you
him was
can
like,
say that. You can say that, but I don't feel it.
that's a good point. If I haven't seen Total Recall, the good one, I don't think I'd really be following too much of what's happening right now. The opening text was about the fall through the earth, which is not relevant at all to the plot so far.
No, it's the only
Look
thing,
at the electric chair they're gonna strap him to.
that's John Cho. The only relevance the fall has had to the plot is when he's talking with Bokeem Woodbine about you should be depressed. Our life sucks. The fall. That was it. That was the political commentary there. I need less John Cho's shitty goatee.
Guys, it'll be cool when in whatever year this is.
2012?
No, not the movie.
Wow, this movie just took a really
this movie
bad
just nosedived. Total Recall starring Arnie's now 7.
Total Recall, more like total shit. Oh. Why don't any of them shoot him?
Holy shit.
Bullseye.
Huh? I never miss.
He never misses.
He apparently doesn't.
He has the hole in his hand. He never misses. Who's to say that this isn't just Bullseye after he recovered?
He took him a long ass time to recover.
Get an eyeball in there now.
That's so cool.
That looks like you can barely tell what's happening. Why not just have the thing that he fires be one wide shot camera?
I like how it looks like it's gonna be some like code breaker and then it just punches through the lock literally. See, like at least in Arnie's Total Recall there's like build up to him getting into fights. It starts with him like fighting those 4 guys in an alley and then he fights that other lady and like
yeah, there's a little more story behind it.
Yeah, this one he's just like, alright, let me do all this cool tactical ninja.
Mud, it's like you're criticizing it for a lack of character development and story.
Yeah, it's almost like that.
This movie forgoes all of the good shit in Total Recall and goes, Hee-hoo action!
You killed 20 armed men.
No, it was more like 10.
I only killed 10 people.
Yeah, it's not even that bad.
Imagine if they caught the Zodiac killer and he's like, guys, come on. It was only 5.
What the hell are you doing?
Bitch, what do you think?
He tried to choke him out and starts beating the shit out of him.
Oh, she's just as good of a shot.
Oh, but he turns the lights off. That's the smart thing to do.
Damn it, what are you doing?
And then he gives away his location by screaming at her.
You don't even know who the hell you are.
Oh, she's British now.
She's been playing an American accent for his entire life. In Australia.
Did you really believe someone like me would marry someone like you?
I'm a 10. You're like a 7.
Colin Farrell is also wicked attractive.
Do you really think someone like me would marry someone like you? I don't know. I don't know either of you.
She's wife, and he's husband.
Yeah, right?
But plot twist, husband is spy. And wife, get this.
Wife
spy.
bad.
Wife bad.
It's like boomer humor. Just wife bad.
You haven't even begun to see me try to kill you.
Really? What were you trying to do over there? Tickle him? The one-liners are starkly worse.
Ah, the classic pause, look at the gun, and then charge.
God damn, I do love the production, though. The design of everything.
The world's very good to look at.
Very beautiful, gorgeous world, and the characters are total shit.
They would have to have characters for me to think they were characters.
Good point. Bruh, why wear the poncho if you're in full armor?
Get
Is that a fucking phone?
This is my eye hand.
This movie is just like, and then this happens, and then his hand starts ringing. Oh!
Oh, fuck me. That's shit.
Where can I get one?
That is me. When I watched Upgrade, I thought about cutting my whole arm off so I could have a shotgun in my arm.
We kill him on sight.
But the Chancellor said.
I'm sorry, say again.
Chancellor said.
The Chancellor said. I didn't make that clear enough.
Tell me everything that man said to you, starting from the beginning.
He said, Bullseye. Oh.
And then he fooshed his cape and ran away and yelled at a rat. It's definitely speedrunning the plot a little bit.
Yeah. Like,
Well, it needs to make time for,
what?
For
What's
what,
it time
Mud?
for? We're at the same point at around the same time, but it feels like nothing's actually
I
happened.
don't feel like anything's happened
As
at
opposed
all.
to the last
I don't
movie.
really care about Doug Todd.
I think plenty has happened, but I think that might be the problem. I think that they're really pushing the plot to happen as fast as freaking possible and not really telling us who this guy is. I don't care about Douglas Quaid in this movie.
Like, I felt for Arnie's character. Did we not go to Mars at all in this movie?
No, Mars is, instead of Mars, it's the Through the Earth
Oh, what
plot.
was that punch-in? Jesus Christ.
Who the fuck? What?
That's Colin Farrell. That's Colin Farrell. They're gonna make him do Yellowface. That's Patrick Wilson.
Get your ass to Australia.
No, he's in Australia.
Stop doing the punch-in.
I think in some respects, the action is even better than the first Total Recalls.
We only had one action scene, really.
A pretty decent chase scene.
What's your business in the USB? Thank you. Excuse me? 3 days.
What?
Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work in this one either? There's no explanation given in either for why it doesn't work. It was just an action sequence, and then he went to the bank, and now, oh, another action sequence.
He didn't have that, like, oh shit, my life is upside down moment.
Yeah, he's just doing it.
That is a huge oversight. Like, technology that's like spy-level face changers
Just doesn't fucking work.
Wouldn't just not work.
And why is it a vocal thing? Like,
The last one worked, but the key the vocal key glitched. This one, the whole tech glitched.
Also, if the guy did say, you can go through, and he said thank you, his face would have started glitching anyway as he walked past him.
Do you know who I am? Because this movie sure as fuck doesn't.
Again, tying back to the character thing, it doesn't really seem like he's caring that much that his entire world is upside down. Like, he doesn't care that he lost his wife who attacked him. His entire life up to this point is null. At least in The Matrix, when Neo discovers that his whole life was a lie, he visibly...
Like a panic attack.
Panic attack, he rejects it.
He vomits, he's about to pop.
Why does Kate Beckinsale have, like, salon just fresh out of the cleaner's hair?
So that you can tell them apart.
You remember the scene in Jupiter saying, we're like, oh, like Total Recall 2012. This is the chase sequence.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is exactly that.
I feel it.
You ready to come full circle, boys? Gee, this feels like that scene in Jupiter Ascending.
That seems like a terrible way to merge into traffic.
It cannot be easier and cheaper to make maglev cars on this maglev flying hover track than it is to just have a car on a regular road, right?
The special effects artists were so focused on the idea if they could, they didn't stop and think if they should.
Warning, mag suspension cannot be disengaged while vehicle is in operation.
One safety feature keeps them from plummeting to like thousands of feet below. At least like a net underneath these things would be like any kind of safety feature. So that doesn't happen. Oh.
Oh, hey, there's regular cars.
Yeah, but they're for poor people.
Pretty fucking, that's a Fiat. My ass, those are for poor people. Did they just kill Jessica?
Yes.
Biel?
Yeah, they don't need characters.
Yeah, they don't need
She's
characters.
fucking dead. What the hell?
That's amazing.
This movie sucks.
Why was she in the movie if she's gonna be in 2 minutes of the movie? She can't be dead. No way. She comes back, right? She has to. She's dead. Oh my god. Okay, good.
No,
yeah, see, she's definitely not dead.
Thank God, dude.
I use the term speedrun a lot. I think I might use it the most for this movie. It's as if you're playing Total Recall and just going for campaign, get the goal, quit the game.
Like, your goal is to beat the campaign in the quickest time.
Just like the Lego games, so you can play free play, because it's the best part of those games.
Oh, I have to get the brain matter off of her.
That way she'll live again.
Guys, this is an important development. I didn't read it in full, but I want to read this to you guys. Alternative ending. Quote, in the extended director's cut.
Oh no.
We have a different ending, potentially.
Potentially. Yamaha still makes pianos in this future? Aren't they on motorcycles now?
Oh,
he's playing the banger!
The banger alert! Did Arnold ever play a banger? Exactly, 0 out of 10. This movie's 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Don't you remember that Dracula movie where he made her play the banger?
Yes, House
That was a
of
great
Dracula.
scene.
That was a banger of a scene.
Basically forced her to play it.
It's like one of the only good parts of that movie.
I agree.
Again, here it is. One of the only good parts of this movie.
Why is he so happy?
Oh,
Because he just played a banger of a
He
song.
didn't know how to play the piano. I get it. That's cool.
He's learning about himself.
I like that.
Wow.
See, this is actually...
One character moment.
This is like the only real, actually engaging character moment in this whole fucking movie so far.
I bet this
Only
was cut
engaging
in
character moment in this movie.
I bet
That's
dollar
nice.
to dime this was cut in the theatrical release. Error, key not found.
The piano blows up.
Your name is Coral. Hauser.
Ethan Hawke!
He looks like Christian Bale, the guy on the screen.
A little bit like Ethan Hawke, too.
Yeah.
Holy clairvoyant point.
Well, you looked at Ethan Hawke and said it looks like Ethan Hawke. Hold
But
on.
from a shitty low-res image in the top right of the screen. I mean, come on.
You met a woman.
She looks just like Kate Beckinsale. Give her a ponytail so you can tell her and your fake wife apart. Cohagen is Bryan Cranston, who is well underutilized right now.
Officer in the war.
In the war.
The Europe-Australia war. The one war that wiped out the rest of the world.
Yeah, apparently. The Europe and Australia versus the World War.
War went on so long they had to build a track through the earth to continue it.
He created an enemy in Matthias.
This is the Scorpion King 6.
At least they changed it up. From sword and sandals to bullshit sci-fi.
Phi. Just because it's set in the future does not mean sigh. I'm sorry.
This movie makes me want to sigh.
It makes me want to kill myself.
Shouldn't have come here.
You shouldn't have come here where you got all the answers to your questions by Ethan Hawke's head.
She has no head wound.
No, there's
Her
a
head
little,
went-
there's a little bit of blood.
My ass, that's a wound.
Look
at that. There's a tiny little...
It looks like she picked a pimple.
Update. Arnie's Total Recall is up to an 8.5. They had to cut out all the character development for all these fucking lens flares.
Yeah, because that gets in the way of character.
It's literally getting in the way of character.
Just slow down.
Grab the wall.
Wiggle like you trying to make my brain fall out. I think I'm gonna smash them out now.
Total Recall. Total Recall.
Do not listen to him. They're just trying to recover what's in your head.
The ability to hit everything on your first shot.
I wish I could motion track just the target onto his forehead the whole
Probably
movie.
could.
That'd take a lot of time and effort.
Deep fake Colin Farrell face on Colin Farrell.
Not the real Lori, Doug. As soon as I...
Doug.
I can't take it seriously.
Dude, what do you think his favorite game is? I'm gonna guess Dig Doug. This scene sucks. I'm sorry, like, it's supposed to be a character.
Hot take from Ian.
But if everything that he's saying is also what he's imagining, then it doesn't matter what he's doing. The
What
movie's
if Colin Farrell just shot himself?
I would probably, honestly, if I was Bullseye in this situation, I think I would actually just shoot myself.
I mean, regardless, if he shoots himself right now, whatever reality it is, the bad guys win. So it's not that bad of an outcome.
I don't have to deal with it anymore.
Boom.
Bang.
Done.
My primary directive is to not get bitched at. And in this situation, I feel like I'd be being bitched
You're being
at.
bitched at by Bokeem Woodbine this whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that fake blood looked awful.
That's a hate crime, Colin Farrell.
Who directed this? Len Wiseman. You know who he was married to at this time? Kate Beckinsale.
Didn't he also do a lot of the Underworld movies?
Yup.
Oh my god. Bill Nye is the elder vampire in the Underworld movies too.
He directed Live Free or Die Hard.
Oh, banger!
Yo, this guy's never directed a good movie.
I think Kate Beckinsale totally recalled that Len Wiseman's a shitty director and decided to break up with him.
Budget 125. How much do you think it made?
126.
150.
Mud, you're technically closer. 198.
Ooh.
If they marketed this movie at all.
Money.
Money.
I love budget and box office.
I do too.
It's almost as fun as Rotten Tomatoes. Actually, more so because it's real.
It's
money
more
being
fun
lost.
than Rotten Tomatoes because money is not a subjective thing.
I know, it's pretty concrete.
You know,
I'm
Twins has a 40%. My ass, Twins is a 40.
I'm looking at this picture of Kate Beckinsale and Jessica Biel right next to each other. Holy shit, they're just the same lady.
Yep, 2v1. This always favors the one person.
Chick fight.
Remember when this was just the 90s that happened?
Did he smack her ass on the way out?
You really know how to pick 'em.
He didn't pick her.
Yeah, he really does, because you look the fucking same.
Alarming new evidence, proving one man.
Oh my god.
Exposition via news bulletin board. Yeet, yeet. Alright, who's doing a good job besides Colin Farrell?
Bill Nye.
He's not in the movie.
Yeah, exactly, so I don't hate him.
So where are they going to find Bill Nye? Because there's no club pointing him to him. Oh, I guess it's right here. Oh my god, stop with the lens flares. I would like to see the movie. Who the fuck are you?
Doesn't matter. I don't feel like this movie's almost over, but I also don't feel like this movie started. This movie will just continue on for forever.
I feel like I'm still watching Cloud Atlas.
With nothing happening. Even when it does end, it's gonna follow me into the void. Oh, the electric chair.
They're putting him in the Animus.
We're going to download a personality into you.
We're in.
We're in!
We're in!
He hacked into his brain! They found out something.
It transmitted their location, and
To
the robots
Brian-
were here in 2 seconds.
Yeah, to Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston went, thank you. And then robots, again, from nowhere, burst from the walls and shoot everybody. It's almost as if, whenever the writers don't like the scene they're in, they write in, and then the robots jump from
It's
the walls
like
and shoot
Aquaman,
everybody.
and then
something explodes.
And the dialogue's cut short. Finally! The Scorpion King is dead. Now we can endure Scorpion King 7. It's like a Disney remake. There's no fucking heart in this thing.
They literally took the template, took more or less the script, speed ran the plot, cut out the character parts.
Added scenes. Not character moments, scenes.
They extended the
They
action
added
scenes.
30-minute chase scenes that were boring and shitty. They added Bokeem Woodbine talking him down for 15 minutes only to get shot.
Infiltrate the resistance.
It's the same,
Same
plot
twist. Zero.
Do you remember Victor didn't know that he needed to be kept alive, so he was doing the whole thing? He told her, hey, don't fucking kill him. And she tried to kill him.
Ruthless.
My style is a juvenile.
Let her go!
You let Kate Beckinsale, Jessica, fuck. You couldn't have gotten people that look remotely different.
Can you imagine someone watching this for pleasure? Like, hey, let's throw on 2012's Total Recall.
You know in like 10 years this is gonna start popping up on like those guilty pleasure movie lists?
Oh my
where
god.
It's like, you
it's
know.
underrated. It's amazing. Fucking hell it is.
Fuck. No.
Yeah,
it
well, it's
isn't.
like Speed Racer and Van Helsing, am I right, guys?
Yes, it is. And Green Lantern. What is the LED gun?
The Christmas lights from the beginning.
Yeah,
Call-
kiss. Show your on-screen chemistry by kissing, because you're a man and a woman.
I know we're in danger, but I need dick.
Lens flare. She
was with a second individual, male.
That's him.
Yeah, who the fuck else would it be? That's him. What other male is with her?
Just shoot him. There's literally no reason not to shoot him.
But they're gonna wait 1 minute and 35 seconds, or whatever that clock said.
Wow, who wrote this soundtrack? Stockmusic.com?
Why does he have a regular phone? They're getting across the earth in 17 minutes, and you can just stand up on it?
Yeah, if they were inside, the physics would make sense.
I don't remember my life before this movie.
I
feel like
I know I was less depressed.
Was that true at all? Because I don't think it is.
I know I was less depressed.
This movie has enhanced my depression by the tenfold.
He's lightly squeezing my off button. She just saws Bryan Cranston in half with a hail of bullets.
No, he lives, of course, because he's a straight white old man.
He's about to have a fist fight with a robot.
A half hour in, I was like, alright, this movie's a solid mid. It's not great, but it's not terrible.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Jake, you said the action scenes were good at the beginning.
Yeah, that was a lifetime ago. Oh, wait, that's...
He knows how to deactivate
Holy
them.
shit, that's a good callback.
Yep.
Wow, it's like the first good thing I've seen in 20 minutes.
20?!
He hit Bryan Cranston with a couple haymakers a couple times. His face is now more bloody than Jessica Biel's when she fell out of the fucking sky. And now it's gone.
What the fuck?
It's just gone.
There's no blood on him. Did it all get washed off? It would continue bleeding.
You see, it was a different day of shooting.
Mud, what's your Total Recall the first one score?
It's fucking 9.
It's a 10,
It's up
dog.
to a 9.
It's a 10, dog. Mud's like, honestly, it's my favorite movie ever now.
Can I get a memory implant to never remember this lifetime of me watching this movie?
It's still going.
How the fuck is it still
Yeah,
going?
there's 10 minutes or something left.
Jesus.
This is like a Transformers climax.
I hate my life.
This is the worst fucking thing.
I hate my fucking life, dude.
I just want to go home.
I don't want to ever record anything ever again with you guys.
Just watch Total Recall. Better watch Total Recall. So,
thanks for that. I almost feel like I feel less shitty for recommending Daredevil and Elektra.
Oh, is it Kate Beckinsale or is it Jessica Biel? I can't fucking tell. Oh, it's Kate Beckinsale.
Yep. There was no change. Literally no change when she ripped.
Why is there another fight scene? I'm so bored.
Remember in the first Total Recall how they killed off the fake wife like halfway through?
Yeah, it was a character payoff. It was a good scene.
And it motivated the bad guy?
Have another fight scene. Make her fight him now.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Take it off. It's another Kate Beckinsale.
He's Kate Beckinsale.
I don't remember the guy who made this movie already. Fucking Lens Flayerman.
Lens Flayerman.
This fucking guy should never make another movie again. The Wachowskis, I'm giving them their pass back.
No, I disagree.
Well, they're making The Matrix 4, so.
Alright, fair. The Wachowski is making The Matrix 4.
Like, if fucking Lens Flayerman is like, Underworld 12, I'm gonna be pissed.
Alright, Ian, you go last. Out of 10, I guess I'll go first again.
Jesus.
1, I liked things. Alright. That's it.
2, I liked things.
Alright.
Wow, that's a high score. 0. The things I like were completely overshadowed by garbage.
I'd have to be on crack to watch the first 10 minutes.
I'm gonna briefly speak about them both as a whole. The first movie I already talked about being great. Oh, I sucked its dick because it's a good movie at all. Let's do some bashing. I only liked Colin Farrell's performance. And that's a pretty regular bar because, talented actor did a good job in a shit movie. Great. Like, I do this with every bad movie. I try to find one good performance in it. Like, Suicide Squad. Was Will Smith. He was fine. Gemini Man. Will Smith was Will Smith. He was fine. Like, movie's a hot, fresh mid, but you know what? Will Smith, good job. Aladdin. Will Smith. Again, I'm just going to talk about Will Smith.
Stop talking
Did
about
you
Will Smith.
vlog your colonoscopy or something?
I don't know how they managed to speed run the first half and then slow down the second half.
Crawl towards the ending and be so fucking boring.
And the villain felt like he had no weight. The guy in original Total Recall is like, yeah, I'm controlling the fucking airflow to these poor peasant fuckers.
This other dude's like, I just want to kill people.
I want to kill everybody so I can buy space.
What
That's
the
what is
fuck?
fucking-
What the fuck?
Space wasn't even in this movie. There's nothing about space in this movie. The last movie, The Air and Mars, was directly relevant to the rest of the story.
No weight to the villain. Kate Beckinsale and Jessica Biel are the same person. Prove me wrong.
I agree, but I wouldn't give it a 0 if I liked anything in it. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree with
a
Jake.
0
There
means
are
that there's
actually
nothing
things in
here.
this movie I enjoyed. I liked
I
the
liked-
scenery. I liked the aesthetics of the world. I
Agreed.
liked Colin Farrell's performance.
Mhm.
That's it.
If we're allowed to split scores, because Mud did it for Electra, 0.5. Got him.
Yeah. We have no set rules for scores.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
personally...
99.
I don't split scores personally. That's just me.
All right, Mud, pick your fucking movies or whatever.
Oh God, I don't even.
Don't
want
be
to
Dee Dee
anymore.
Petty about it, though.
I don't even want to anymore.
No, you pick Total
I
Recall
don't ever
and
wanna-
then
I don't ever
Electra.
want to record anything.
Well, if you
ever
don't, I'll
again.
play Total Recall 2012 again.
Alright, so,
Oh, he goes into it immediately.
bringing to a close our round of double up dealers' choices. Jake, you picked a movie and its spinoff. Ian, you picked a movie and its remake. I have selected two movies that are not only not part of a movie series with each other, they're not a part of a movie series, period. They're both standalone movies. However, they do in fact share the same lead actor, the same director, and can be summarized in the same sentence.
Okay.
And that sentence is, Denzel Washington saves trains. We
Oh.
will be watching The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 and Unstoppable.
Oh, I've seen the second one. I have
Second
not
one's
seen
great.
the first.
Isn't that nonstop?
I think we need to separately judge it, aside from out of 10, on how well Denzel saves the train in both movies.
Yes, agreed.